Hi, my name's Jade, and I'm a chemical engineering student at the University of Texas at Austin. And I just finished my first summer with Southwestern Advantage. And how I learned about the program was actually through an online career fair. This past summer, I was actually supposed to study abroad, but I got canceled because of COVID. So, my career center um, made this post about an online career fair, so I signed up and registered for it, submitted my resume, and a day after the event, I was contacted by a recruiter and got an invitation to go to an info session. So, just a Zoom info session is how I actually learned about the program. And what really appealed to me about it was like, other than from like obviously like the travel, the peer group, and the finance, what really stood out to me was how it would help me stand out against my peers. And I'm just someone that's like always looking for that competitive edge. And just what they really said just really spoke to me because originally I had planned to take summer classes, but uh, the presenter, his name was Edgar. He was telling you, like, in order to be extraordinary, you have to, not do ordinary things. Like, you don't want to be average. And this is definitely like gonna make me stand out as someone who's an engineering student. Like, doing something like this would it's like considered left field, but it makes me stand out for sure. And obviously like the communication skills and just learning how to work hard. I just really like how it would just definitely add more to my resume, especially as a freshman. And it was during the summer of COVID, so just to be a freshman with an internship during COVID, I knew something like that would definitely help me stand out and give me that competitive edge over like taking classes. And so just like logically, that's something that really appealed to me. But like emotionally, what really appealed to me about the program was just the amount of personal development and character growth. And concerns I initially had, like, I was open minded throughout the info session, but like some thoughts in my head was like, man, like these are long hours. I'm gonna be far from home. I'm mostly alone. Like, there's driving, there's COVID. I'm a girl. Like, oh my gosh. And and it's like, I'm someone that's like always well, at the time I was someone that was super self-doubtful, self-critical, always second guessing myself. And I was thinking, like, man, like, how would I survive, like, door to door? Like, would I even like make a sale? Like, I didn't know if I would be good at it or not. And how I got past these concerns was I just had to like think to myself. And also just like I used the interview process to help me learn more about them. And they're a 106-year-old company, so they've been going on for a long while, so they have some stability. And in the second round of my interview, like, I got to call some people that did the program too. And so talking to them just helped me like ease my concerns. Like, I talked to a lot of females, asked them about safety. They're like, it's all good because you'll ask help from who you're going to. So you go to houses strategically, and you decide whether or not you want to go to a house. And 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 they're telling me, like, with like COVID, the company's doing their best. And made a lot of sense. Like, they would give us masks, shirts, and we would also take temperatures as well. And I would say there was a virtual selling portion as well, in case either anyone would get affected. And also like in the beginning of the program. And just like talking to them on the phone, what had really resonated with me was like all these people I talked to, about like 5 or 6 people that did the program. All of them had really good things to say to it, and it always drove back to like the program really helped them develop that character and just their confidence, and just help them realize who they wanted to be. And like, I spoke to one girl, and she said she was coming to be strong and confident. That's exactly what she got out of it. And I think that's what really got me past my concerns. Like, in the end, I realized the only thing that was stopping me was myself. And so I just decided to jump in and commit. And what's it? My parents were totally against it. And so their questions I just had to ask Edgar. and he was able to help me like relay the information I didn't know to them. And I just shared my emotional purposes with my parents, and eventually like they got the idea and they supported me. Um, and then while during the experience, I would say like the biggest challenge was just myself. The biggest challenge is yourself, because you're out there alone, and then you're responsible for you. And so just the biggest challenge was my own head. So just getting over my worries, my fears, just really, it was especially in the beginning weeks, just like developing that courage to just go up and knock and just trust myself that it would be okay and fine, and just really learning how to be independent, and self-reliable. Like it's up to me. Like for it to work, like I have to work, so I have to get the job done. I have to figure things out. I'm not a baby anymore. I can't just go ask someone to do it for me. I have to do it for myself. And I thought I would be someone that wouldn't be good at, something like this. And I knew that this was something I need to really develop my character. I didn't care if I would make money or not. And just like as the process was going and I realized I was doing well, another challenge that I had to overcome was not being so results based, because I'm someone that's really self critical. And so the moment I compare myself, I start to beat myself up. And so just learning how to, play my own game and just focus on bettering myself, that was a challenge I had to overcome. And just in the end, what I gained from this experience is just this unshaken strength and self confidence. Like there's just power. You just come out feeling proud of yourself, because there's just power in knowing that you can commit and complete the hard stuff, or that you can jump into the unknown and you're able to figure things out and just make it out okay. And that's just like, and now I know that with whatever life throws at me, whatever challenges, like now I know how to overcome them, and I can do it with a positive attitude and a smile. So just what I gained from this whole experience is just this unshaken like self-confidence that yes, I am a woman of power and I can do things that I set my mind to. And that's just something that no one can take away from you after this experience. And so for the people that are considering doing this, like my advice to you is to just do it. It's just the greatest gift that you can give yourself, and there's a reason why you're considering it. And so just listen to that inner voice and find your emotional purpose. Um, because other than like, like the monetary gain or like the resume gain or just like that peer group, like there's character development behind all of this. And so just if you're someone with big goals, and just kind of think about like what kind of person you want to be known for, and when you want to be remembered as, like those character traits, and just ask yourself like how far are you willing to like work and train yourself to really build that character. And just anyone that's considering doing this, just just think about your emotional purpose, like why do you want to do this. And if you have questions or concerns, doubts, just like I would just say just reach out. So reach out to the person who's interviewing to you. You can also reach out to me as well. And that's just my advice, is just to just do it. If you're someone with big goals, I would say like this is definitely like the stepping stone, and it's just gonna give you like, it's just the greatest gift, because you'll get to learn how to, you get to learn more about yourself. You get to like overcome your own weaknesses at such a young age and such a short amount of time, and you're just going to be, more ahead than any of your other peers. Like you're just going to have that competitive edge, and you're just going to come out a brand new person, but in a better way if you use the summer right. And so I would say just do it. It's the greatest gift you can give yourself. Okay, bye.